Hey y'all, so this view is going to be a little different from what we usually do. I'm not going to be in the tutorial because I want you to see the way that I'm doing this. You're looking at this exactly how I'm looking at it. So I wanted just a different view for you as we did this. Now, if you weren't with me, we created this using the Cricut machine. This is just a glass block that we got from Hobby Lobby, and we sprayed it. We made our words and put on here. So even if you can find something or you find somebody that can cut you some vinyl and do it, you can do this, okay? And we just put our vinyl on here, and then we took this right here. It is the Rust-Oleum frosted glass. Took it outside, and we sprayed it. And then we come in and we took our sticker or our vinyl off. Okay, so the vinyl was just used to create this look. We didn't keep it on there. Now, once we were done with that, I have some of these little Hobby Lobby clear lights, mini lights. We put those in there, okay? So that is basically how we designed this. And then it's got that frosted look all the way over it. So I sprayed everything. I'm going to give a piece of advice here, just like I did in the class. If you use the frosted glass, use it on something that you will not have your mouth on. So I would not suggest trying to frost a wine glass or some other kind of glass, or using this as a substitute for any type of etching, because this is spray paint, and you don't want to ingest that. Okay? Okay. So, with that being said, let's get started on decorating. Now, I gotta decide which ribbon I want. I think I'll use this one because it's cheaper and it won't hurt my feelings if it gets messed up. I wasn't going to do this in a fall theme, even though this is the fall ribbon from, obviously, Dollar Tree. But it is also very neutral colors, and it doesn't have pumpkins and stuff on it, so it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this. I want to make sure that's able to come out of it. Give yourself plenty of ribbon to work with here. Okay. I'm going to kind of bring it to the side over here, but not too far to the side, just enough where I can untie it later, and then I'll attach my ribbon about right here, but not on the knot, because I need to be able to untie this. So if you're using this and you want to decorate for every holiday, you're going to want to have it over just to the side and tie it where you can untie it later. Okay, and don't do it too tight, that knot, because like I said, you gotta untie it later. And then you can just have this where it'll look like it's coming straight out from your bow, and don't worry about it. All right. Now also, you can always move this. Like if you decide, okay, I don't like it like that, just slide it. All you gotta do is pick it up and slide it. You may can even pop it off. I don't know that I wouldn't do that. I would just slide it and then take my knot out when I'm ready to remove it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is create our bow. We are just going to make the funky bow. So you're going to need about 24 inches of ribbon. This is a little longer and it'll be okay. I'm going to come about 6 inches at pinch. And I like to make my loops at the 12-inch mark, pinch. Just kind of measure and make sure that that height is good for you. Now, I have discovered that I absolutely love to use the Bow Dabra just to hold my ribbons. It's so much easier to make your bow. I'm only using, this is 2-inch ribbon, but mainly 2.5-inch ribbon for the funky bow because I just like it better. So 24 inches. Six. And at 12. Hold it. And then I'm going to go the opposite. So we got the loop coming out this end. Let's move you over. Bring you in. We're going to bring this loop out here. Okay, and let's see. Let's put a plain one in between. Honestly, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a plain one. Let's see if I put the plain one coming out here. No, we'll just do this. Six, 12. I'm just going to kind of make it where it goes this way. This is our center. Like that. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to do another one right on top of it. Of the off-white to break that color up a little. I mean, to break up the patterns. But I'm going to bring this one kind of over to this side and let these go in between like that. And now I'm going to take, I love this polka dot right here. It's so pretty. To the 6, 12-inch loops. And we'll stick this one over here. So that was number 5, and then where did that brown fall off to? I did it 24. And we'll finish with this one. some floral wire. I know y'all can probably hear me going, she's done lost it again. Yep, I have. There it is. Okay. I'm going to use floral wire instead of the pipe cleaner because I don't want the pipe cleaner to show. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this up, hold it tight in the center there. Just remember, because you are using the floral wire, you're going to have to give it a good twist. It's better just to twist it like this, because you can get a better twist. Okay. And now we'll stick this through our little board. And we will fluff everything and make it look good. I'm not going to give it too many twists on that bottom, just enough to hold it in place. And then you can put everything where you want it. Give it a good pull. Put that in between there. Maybe take this one and break that up right there. So all that white's not there. Now the bow looks good. Now we can go in here and trim. Dovetail. After we get our bow made, we're going to put it off to the side. We're going to move everything to the side. And we're going to start putting together our little arrangement, okay? But you want to have your bow done first. So that is pretty. It's good to go. It's ready for the next step. Let's get it out of the way. I'm going to clean up our mess. Give us more work room here. And by the way, I don't clean up. I just move my junk from one spot to another. So it's not clean. All right. And we'll kind of stick this over here because we don't want it completely gone. And now I have a bunch of odd and end flowers. I want to keep this neutral, so I'm not giving it a theme, but you can. You can. If you wanted a theme with it. The first thing I'm going to need is to start my base. And I'm going to go ahead and use the ficus. Cut that off and I can use that in a different spot. I'll cut this one off too. Don't throw them away. Keep them. The this is going to be my base. This is going to start me out. And then I'm going to just start building it up from there. Okay. I love this. I bought this from Damon, Echo Exchange. It's so pretty. All I'm going to do is just kind of build. It's like making a pick, okay? I'm just going to start building it here. Maybe have that one come right here and have this one come down a little further, maybe right there. And then let this one come up at the top. Okay. Then we'll stack a little bit of green on top of that. Just a little. Just a different green here. Let's just add that right there. Okay. I love these little things. They came from the Dollar Tree. You can get them this fall, but I mean, I just think they're pretty. And I'm actually going to take the leaves off because I don't like the leaves. All I want are these things right here. Just add that in there, right there, maybe. I have a rose I want to stick in here. Add that maybe right in there. I have one of these I'm going to add in it as well. Save those leaves for something else. Bring that in here. And let's add a touch of this orange in here. This peach orange color right there. We'll bring it up to the middle right here. Just to break up the color. And then I'm going to add some of this, just a little. Maybe right in here. It just needs a touch. Okay, so that's good. Let's get a zip tie. I like the way that one flows. Looks good. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of come up right in here where everything is. Let's tie it off. Tight, tight, tight. I see a piece I didn't get in there. So I need that to be in there. Bend it over. Just want to make sure that's good and tied off. All right, so we've got one little peak done already. It looks good. We'll come in here and we'll add to it if we need to. But you don't have a whole lot of green and it's very basic colors, okay? All right, now the next one, let's not make it as much in there. Now where did that other piece go? What am I doing with it? add this. We're not going to put everything like we had on this one. Well, maybe we can. Yeah, we'll make it even on the same sides. But we'll switch everything. So if you're looking at it this way, instead of putting this flour on this side, we're going to put it on that side. So let's just mix everything up a little bit so it's not the same on both sides. How about that? I hope I have some more of that orange. It's not, oh, there it is. There's a piece. Let's get that. This is called heather leaf. That was in the middle. Okay. First things first, we got to do it exactly like we did it before with our leaves. Yeah. When you see it. I'm not sure if it's on the color of it. I'm working on it. Just pray, everybody pray that Debbie don't take the finger off. Piece right there that is just being hard to deal with. Alright. So yeah, we're going to just build up. That come off here. This one over here. Oh, here we go. Again. This is the hardest part. That little thing there. There we go. Should take it out. This one come up here. All right, and then we had, oh, we got to put that other leaf. It went this way, so we want it to come this way. Let me find it right here, one of these. We're going to put one of these coming the other way. Right here. That. And then this, we're going to keep this in the center, but let's, you know what, let's see, this one went against the rose on this side, so that's right, we'll just flip it. So this is going to go on this side where the rose is, and this will stay that way, okay? And then I want to put this in there, but again, I want to take that leaf off because I don't like that look. Stick that in here, maybe right here, like that. Then I have a bigger rose, and that's okay. We'll use it. But instead, we're going to put it on this side. And then this on the other side. Okay. It's too long, isn't it? I believe that's, oh, we got to put, where'd that other one go like that I cut? I'll do this in here. Must be completely overlooking it. So yeah. cut it. There it is. Just kind of, we have this. Let it come. It went, yeah, let it come right here. All right, perfect. Now we can zip tie this off. I want to put another one in there. Just to make sure everything's where it needs to be. All right, so now we're gonna, did I really do that? Okay. Oh, y'all, I did. They're gonna come off the same way. I didn't want that. Y'all, how did I do it? Oh well, it'll just have to work. They don't look too bad. You know what? I don't want that. Mess that up now. Hold on. I'm just going to do a little switcher right here. Don't use zip ties and think you can get out of it. There, got one off. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll hold everything here. I'm just going to switch these two out. Move this on this side. Got to keep everything the way it was. Bring that over here. Not let everything get too out of shape here. Okay. And then bring this on this side like that. And now we'll zip tie it off. There, that's the way I wanted it. I wanted it on opposites there. Let's see that. Let's move this up. Okay, so that's how we want that. And now we're going to put our bow in there just to make sure that the bow is going to do right or look right, and it will be fine. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so that's a perfect spot. So we're going to zip tie these together. We're going to zip tie them together. And you can use some tape if you want to cover all that up. Your mechanics, it's fine. I'm going to trim this one off because the stem is way too long. And I don't want it poking, showing with my other flowers. Get both of these. Okay. That way there they don't show. All right. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on. Oh, before I do anything, I'm going to have this. I'm going to in the center, I'm going to go like this, and then I'm going to stick this right here. Stick this through the back. This is what we're going to get it started. Get our zip tie started. Put that through right there. Okay, like that. And now we'll take our bow and just wire that on there. It don't have to be. Just wire it on there. Because maybe they don't want to get rid of all their flowers. They just want to change the bow out. I don't know. Just wire it on here. Okay. And now you can take that zip tie that you just used. You just put in here. Let's kind of twist it around. That's what I should have done. Hold on. Let me do that. I'm going to just kind of spin this twist tie around. I obviously don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Retie this bow back in. Twist the bow around and it'll be on there tighter. All right. And then I'm going to zip tie this onto that ribbon. Kind of go next to the knot, but not on the knot, because the knot's there for you to be able to untie it and, you know, put a different design up if you want. And zip tie this onto this ribbon. As tightly as it'll go. Oh, this won't go right over that knot that I said not to. And then what you can do to make this more stable, you can kind of bring your ribbon tails up and around. Just tie it one time, don't knot it or anything, because you need to be able to undo it. And then let them stick out like that. So they'll kind of blend in with everything. And then fluff. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Okay, that's what it's looking like right now. And then you just start bringing things around where you want it. what I would do is take these leaves that you used. I'm going to start just gluing them in here. Start gluing those leaves in. Keep dipping it in glue. And I'm going to, I love these little berries right here. I'm going to add some of this in there. I've done let my glue get cold. Just stick them in here. And all I'm doing is just gluing this into my bow, y'all. That's what's holding this, that bow. And I do want to put something towards that back too. So you save your little leaves like those that you can use. I'm working on that side. I know something needs to be done on this side. Let's put that kind of. I think that's all of it. I think that looks good. So there it is. That's what it looks like.